Audio Jungle.
Good day, viewers. It's another interesting edition of Bystanders at Newsstands on Flip TV. I'm Michael Adekule, taking you on today's newspaper review. What we have today on The Nation newspaper and also the Vanguard newspaper. What are their headlines saying? Here, Buhari challenges Atiku to present his credentials. I repeat, Buhari challenges Atiku to present his credentials. I am better than PDP candidate, President tells Tribunal. I am better than PDP candidate, President tells Tribunal. And here we have Arewa to government and killings. Arewa to government and killings on top of the Nation newspaper. Oni loses bid to sack Governor Fayemi. Oni loses bid to sack Governor Fayemi. And on Senate passes bills rejected by Buhari. Troop kill 39 Boko Haram fighters. And let's check what we have on the Vanguard newspaper. The Vanguard newspaper with a very good headline here. Nice story. I always beat you in every election, Buhari tells Atiku. I always beat you in every election, Buhari tells Atiku, with a very good rider here. Queries powers of Tribunal to order fresh election. Queries powers of Tribunal to order fresh election. Adds, not only do I have SSCE, I rose to top of my military career. That is what Buhari is saying on the Vanguard newspaper. And let's check here what we have here. APC House of Reps elect dinner. You can see the picture of the President of Nigeria, talking about President Muhammadu Buhari, with APC National Chairman Adams Oshomade and also House leader Femi Gbajabiamila as the President hosts APC House of Representatives elect to dinner in State House Abuja on Tuesday. These are the stories we have on the Vanguard newspaper and also the Nation newspaper. Let's join our reviewers for more reviews. I'll be right back. Buhari challenges Atiku to present his credentials. I am better than PDP candidate, President tells Tribunal. The battle is still ongoing in Tribunal. What do you have to say?
Atiku should present his credentials, as Buhari said. Okay. He should present it. But I know that Atiku have credentials. Atiku is competent to contest as a president, and his demand that he can help us for this situation in this Nigeria. So that is what.
As the president not helped the decision of this country?
I don't see it. I don't see the sign.
In all sectors?
Because everything is worsening every day, getting worse. You said it's a proverb. They said somebody called Atauri. The one called Atauri, you said he's not calling it well. The one that he called Atauri, he said is the one correct. Which one is correct out of the two? He said the former government are not doing well, and you said you are going to correct the economy. Meanwhile, it's still worsening than before. We are not there, so they are the people. They are the people there. They are one that have been there. They know what they are doing, but they are suffering us.
It has been a serious battle between these two prominent personalities. Do you see the incumbent president getting out of this problem?
The incumbent, I can't understand.
I said it has been a serious issue between Atiku and Buhari in Tribunal. Do you see the president getting out of this mess?
Well, I don't think everybody is fighting for his right.
Okay.
So it cannot be coming mess for anybody self. Any one of the two.
Okay.
It's a politics.
Okay.
It's a politics game. So even I see somebody that say my brother he was a local government chairman. I see somebody that is from Cotonou. Meanwhile, I'm from Ogun State. I said my brother is not from Cotonou. I laugh. So that is what politics.
Okay.
They can say anything about you, but you will clear yourself.
Okay, thank you so much. And still on Bystanders at Newsstand with Michael Adekunle. Let's join more people for more reviews.
Atiku is a Nigerian, but the issue of Buhari challenging Atiku is they are accusing him that Atiku is not Nigerian, and it's a lie. Atiku is Nigerian. Atiku is Nigerian because Atiku can serve Nigerian as a custom officer like more than 30 years.
Okay.
So how can you tell a such person that is not a Nigerian? So as for me, I know that Atiku is Nigerian. So the only thing that Buhari can do is to find another evidence or another thing to tackle him. Yes, because all those Atiku is not Nigerian, that one is a lie. Atiku is Nigerian.
And so also we have the PDP saying it yesterday that the president should present his secondary school certificate. I'm talking about WAEC. What can you say about that?
The only thing that I can say about that one is that one is very long time ago, because Buhari too is supposed to present his results, because me, I know that Buhari is not having any results. He's saying that my result is with Nigerian military. Okay. But Nigerian military can find the result out. They can find it. But that one is a lie. It's a lie.
Thank you so much for your contribution on today's edition of Bystanders. Still on Bystanders at Newsstand with Michael Adekunle. Let's join another reviewer for more reviews.
It's a fight between two lions. One will surely win. But what is there is, for me, I will have asked Atiku to wait for his own time. It's not late. People have just, he has fought the good battle and lost. So the best option for me would have been for him to just rest and proceed next time. 2023 is there. And he did well there. You understand? This election I just passed, Atiku did well. In fact, people like me will not believe that Atiku will score up to 12 million votes. But for him to have done that well, if he waits to 2023, maybe we do better. All this issue of going to tribunal, what will it result to? We know Nigeria is this. At the end of the day, the president will still be there. So the best option will have been for him to rest. And the issue of a certificate, but our president has certificate, doesn't have certificate, man. My brother, I don't want to believe that without certificate or with certificate you cannot rule. He can rule without certificate. We should not deceive ourselves. A person who has been in the army to general, you want to tell me that he did not qualify? They just pick him and make him general. Just as we go to school, him too in the army was going to school. He was doing trainings, and they were promoting him.
Former Minister of Petroleum.
So what are you saying? Former Minister of Petroleum. You want to tell me he doesn't have any idea? Doesn't have any. So all these issues should just rest and allow him to move on. We want a better Nigeria. 4 years have gone. We are not talking about it again. Now we are looking for a better 4 years from him. He should do well. All his campaign promises, we want him to fulfill them. We don't want any excuse. So at the end of the day now, they will say Atiku is the one disturbing the president. Tribunal did not allow the president to focus. You know Nigeria, the excuses will always be there. So it's better to allow him to face his 4 years so that he can, all the campaign promises, he can fulfill them. We want a better country. We want to be happy in Nigeria. We want our country to be seen as one of the best countries in the world. We don't want African best. Yes, we don't want African best. We want world best. We want to compete at the top level in economy, in everything. So they should allow him to focus. All this issue of tribunal, please appeal to our lovely presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar please tell him to just rest.
Okay.
When there's life, the old people say there is hope. I mean, now 2023 is here.
Okay.
If he's agile, strong, if Nigeria want him, nobody can say no.
But if the same history still repeats itself in 2023.
Yes, then we know that maybe by that time he will be old. So after 2023, I don't think he will even go anywhere again. You understand? But Nigeria is a very kind country. I tell you the truth. Nigerians will just look at it that, well, let's just compensate this man, even if it's one time, let him go. That's Nigeria for you. Just as we did to President Buhari. He's old, Abi, and one day we all decided this man has tried, he has worked hard, let's compensate him, and he's a president today. So we can do the same to Article 2023. We can just look at it, well, this man too has tried, let's just compensate him, at least let's see what he will do. Abi, so all this issue of tribunal using it to disfocus people, that a person that want to do something, I beg, we should just put it to rest.
Also here, I am better than the PDP candidate. President Buhari tells tribunal. What's your own perception on these words?
You see, to me, Buhari is lying, you get? Because 2015, there was a supposed secondary school that gave Buhari one so-called certificate, say it was his testimonial of secondary school, you get? So, why didn't he put it in his presidential form this time around? Because he knew it was a fake. Buhari had been into forgery. Because that certificate is supposed to probe it. How is it that a secondary school gave him a certificate and he did not put it in his presidential form? Rather, he started swearing affidavits, referring them to the military, referred them to before. What happened to that one they gave him? And now, while in office, WAEC brought some funny something. Is that how to collect WAEC certificate? Why did WAEC go to Aso Rock to present a certificate to him? So something is fishy. Buhari is involved in 419. Buhari is the most successful 419 in Nigerian history. Who through 419 become president? Because what's there? All these certificates, you know, secondary school gave him something 215. He did not present it. Now WAEC is taking certificate to him into Aso Rock. What is all this? WAEC that I can easily go to WAEC office and collect without any person, you know, bringing it to me. Why are they taking Buhari's own to him? Even when he had left secondary school for years. And moreover, Buhari being a president, you know, he has undergone military trainings to the point of becoming a general. What happened to his certificates that led him to be a general? Because having become a general, he had gotten some certificates that could have covered WAEC. But the truth is that Buhari has not been passing. Because somebody who is a professor cannot be having problem with WAEC certificate. Because he must have undergone other trainings and gotten certificates that would have covered WAEC. So why is it that Buhari having problem with WAEC when he has been a general? What happened to the certificates that led him to become a general? So something is fishy. This man is a 419 person. That's very clear. He has been involved in 419. Certificates here and there. Secondary gave him, you know, he did not put it in his current, you know, political, you know, campaigns. He did not put it in the INEC form. And before we know it, WAEC is taking something to his office. So something is fishy somewhere. How can a general be having problem with WAEC? How did he manage to be a general? Where are his certificates that led him to become a general? So we are having a president who is the most successful 419er in the history of Nigeria. Through 419, have been able to be a president. Having no certificate, he has been able to be a president. I mean, he has held many offices. What is WAEC? Immediately have been a general, it have covered so much WAEC by far.
He made a statement some time ago. He said his certificate is with the military generals.
He said it now, but the military denied it. Then the military came up official and said there's no Buhari certificate with them. The search is, you know, is a file. They did not see any certificate. So it was an empty claim. You know, some political connections he had that say that his certificate must have been lost in the military. But is it only his own? Why is it only his own that will get lost? So what happened with Buhari is that Buhari was street trained. He didn't go any school. He started hearing English out of him, mingling with many people. and all that. And through this quota system of Nigeria, he got into military.
But he speaks.
That's
He
what I'm
reads.
telling you. It is a street training. He didn't go any formal education, just street training. That's what happened.
And he went through NDA.
And he went through NDM because of a Hausa factor. He can, if there is a general, examination to qualify to go to NDA, Buhari can never qualify. If it is whomever passes, let him go. But what happens is that in this country, the Hausas, they go get things easier than other people. If you put examination centrally, whomever scores, let him pass and go. Buhari cannot even near anything in Nigeria.
No, let me ask you this question. I am better than PDP candidate. That's what the president is saying.
Okay.
He is better than PDP. Do you really think Buhari is better than Atiku?
I think
In all aspects.
I don't know, but the thing is that Atiku seems to be more exposed.
More exposed.
Yes, Buhari is an ordinary S-man who through Nigerian factor got to even become a president. Under a competitive society, Buhari will be nowhere. He will be in the village somewhere, doing some menial things. But because of Nigerian factor, people like him are insulting our sensitivities. But Atiku have been involved with even international things, getting American university. He was a former VP, although he was in customs. All of us knew that customs was a corrupt organization. So through that, he must have made his money and all that. But I think we seem to be more exposed, to society than Buhari. Buhari is, all this one they say Buhari has integrity. It's simply because he lacks logic. So he is plain. He doesn't know how to corner things because he doesn't have enough logic in his brain. But if you look at the way running his government, he doesn't have integrity. Because it's obviously and point blankly, supporting Fulani and the Hausa people against other people. So where is integrity there? He's not a balanced person. His appointments are not balanced. He's not objective. So where is the integrity? The so-called integrity attached to him is he's not sophisticated. A lack of logic. A lack of knowing how to, organize things for himself. So he will just speak plainly. From there, people say, watching the government, where is integrity in it? When he openly said that he will favor those who voted him above those who did not vote him, how can you say that in a political setup, in a Nigeria that has many ethnic groups? Should not people be freely vote whom they like? Why should you now begin to marginalize them, even saying it openly? They are looking for trouble. The problem is that he has army at his hand. Therefore, he's boasting of using army to suppress any person that will oppose him. But at the time, all these things will explode. Because people are just, bottling things. As far as I'm concerned, I don't support all these things. But
okay, thank you so much for your contribution on Bystanders at Newsstands with Michael Adekunle. Buhari challenges Atiku to present his credentials, as Atiku also challenged Buhari to present his credentials.
Well, it is part of democracy. And he was accused of not being a proper Nigerian. Am I right? Well, is it now that they will accuse Atiku of not being a Nigerian? He has been in Nigerian custom. He has served in various capacity within Nigeria. He has been a vice president for 8 years. All those days, we don't hear anything about his own Nigerianness. So is it now that they talk about Atiku not being a Nigerian? I tell people that it's only prayer that can take Nigeria out of this one-chance situation. Nigeria is a one-chance situation, both spiritually and otherwise. And nobody should stop Atiku from exhausting the constitutional process. If he wants to go to tribunal, let him go. If he wants to go to Supreme Court, let him go. One thing I know is that anyone that will not come in through the door, that enter in through the back door, is a thief and a robber. One day, the thief and armed robber will be caught and they will be sentenced. The truth is that it doesn't start with the present people in government. It has been like that since 1960. But for how many years are we going to allow, permit, celebrate mediocrity and pretension in this country? You know, it's unfortunate. But we that understand the situation of things, the only thing we can resort to is to pray. Personally, I know that Nigeria has a time. There is a time that God has fixed. And when that time comes, God will step in and destroy the evil system and destroy that wicked foundation. It's not the fault of President Buhari, it's not the fault of anybody. They are all products of the wicked foundation. It has been like that even from 1914. It's a long story. The advice I would give Nigerians is those that fear God, those that know the true God, the living God, should continue praying for the deliverance of this country.
Okay, thank you so
God will send the Moses that will fight it.
All right, thank you so much for your contribution. Still on Bystanders at Newsstands with Michael Adekunle. Yeah, special thanks to everyone who has contributed on this program through one means or the other. Do join us next time as we bring you another interesting topic from the Newsstands. Michael Adekunle is my name, and behind the camera is Latif Adewale. Not forgetting, very good editor in the studio, Bamishi Alao. Till I join you next time on this same channel, keep having a good day. Bye.